All right, guys. All right. So let's test it all again. Should be working now. Let me check. Just gonna go back here. Sorry, guys. It was a technical difficulty.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. So we are live. Perfect. Thanks for your patience, guys. Let's get back on the live. Was waiting for market to open. It's open. So let's go on the chart. So we're just gonna see exactly what's going on here. We had 3 people, so that's perfect. All right. So we had a reaction here on the Dow. So basically right now, what we're waiting for is we had a push to the downside here at market open. So that was a fake out move to the downside. Let's go on the 4-hour. That's the one that I'm looking at first. So we went to grab liquidity here at the bottom. So we may start to push to the upside. And I'm just going to change my settings here, guys. Fortunately, I didn't have the time to explain you everything, but I'll try to explain it really fast. So right now we have on the 4-hour, so we're pushing to the upside. So we're waiting for that break to the upside here on the 15 minutes. So we have a supply zone right here. No demand zone. The demand zone was pushed from here. So we're creating a lower high. And remember, this is a 4-hour candle. So right now, this is going to close at 10. So at 10 o'clock here, we should have a push above that that candle, because right now this wick is basically invalidating here that we're done going down here since market open since Friday. All right, so Friday we're going down. Now we're trying to push up. So I'm going to go back here on the 15. And I'm going to change my settings here. So the indicator that you're seeing here, this is one of my custom indicators that I created. So it's called SD Zone Edge. So basically, it's a supply and demand zone with VWAP, so volume weighted average price, and POC, dynamic POC, point of control. So pretty simple to understand. So if price is above those 2 lines here, and we're breaking out of the supply or demand zone, we're going to have a break of structure that will be created. And that means that we're going to be going high. So right now, based off of the 4-hour structure, should be going to the upside. It's going to take a while here to do that. Now it's near the end of that 9 o'clock candle. So at this point, I would take a buy here. All right, so let me take a position right now. So I'm looking to go long, and all right, so stop loss at so the stop loss here, what I use is another indicator I created is the pivot high low. So the pivot point here is this region right here. All right, so you could if you could put your stop loss at the wick here or at the structure that was right here. So if I do a replay, you should see a pivot point pretty much right here. So that's another pivot point here. So if you don't want to have a bigger stop loss, the next zone will be this one right here. All right. So that will be the nearest one. So you could wait for the break of that supply zone, but 9 times out of 10 is going to break. If so, that will break a structure. Your next zone here, that will be pretty much at that level right here. So that will be at the top of this level. Everything is showing bullishness here. So we'll let it breathe. We didn't have any news today, guys. So usually I do a rundown of that, but with that technical difficulty, we didn't have the time to do that. So let me show you. So right now we're just waiting. Yeah, so we have a breaker structure right here. So it may start to go back to that supply zone again. So it's going to retrace, but right now we have a break. So that's perfect. And if we go back here on the 50-minute chart, not the 4-hour chart, remember we have the that new 4-hour candle that is being created here. So that will, so we still have 6 minutes left before that candle will close. So you see that we're trying to break that zone. We're going to go back here on the 15. And you see that everything is above right here. Current VWAP and the dynamic POC is above. And you see that the POC right here is going towards to the upside. So we're switching up, and eventually the VWAP will switch also up. All right. And I'll also show you guys all right, so let me go back here. So we have to wait it out here. So we have 4 minutes here before the next candle, the next 4-hour candle. And I'm going to show you that I'm in that trade right now. So we have a US30 buy on the TV Alert app.
15 minutes time frame and time 9 hours 57 minutes and 12 seconds.
So if you see, this is the entry. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put myself at a little bit in profit. What I'm gonna focusing on is just put it at small profit here. So that way it's a free trade. So for sure, I'm gonna do like at least 55 bucks here on that trade. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Right now we have my P&L here is at 300 and something dollars here. I would just want to leave it breathing a little bit. For sure, I have to close my live here in a couple of minutes here. So everything is looking bullish here, guys. So if we go back here on TradingView, see that we're clearly going up. All right, so it's 10 o'clock right now. We should get a continuation here to the upside. It may start to retrace to the downside, but we should be pushing here. The reason why I'm expecting to have it push, because we see that the VWAP POC is bullish right now because the price is above those two lines. We have a break of structure right here, so we may have a retest to that zone, and start to have a continuation here to the upside. So all right, so now we're pushing here. All right, we are pushing now. So it's a free trade here for me. So next zone is not high, but what I'm looking for is that structure right here, pretty much that zone. We had a break of structure also here. That'll be another point of interest. But it may stop me out here. But that 10 o'clock candle here should be going up. If you saw the, let me check here, go back on the 4 hour. So that 4 hour candle here is looking bullish here. So also what you could do here is put a fib from that swing high to swing low. So that swing high is right here. Swing low is right here. So we have a 61.8 right here. So that's another indication here of what to expect in price. If it wants to retrace to the downside, we need to reach pretty much that point. So that 61.8 right here. Just gonna remove that. So based off of that, I'm gonna position myself to put my take profit here at a retracement zone. And as you can see, pretty much the retracement zone is another brick of structure that we had at that point right here. That was on Thursday. So we're expecting to have it going there here. So that will be pretty much a bit above this zone. But like I said, if it hit my trailing, that's okay also. At least if I'm making 50 bucks, I'm making 50 bucks for today. If not, I'm expecting to do at least 500. But either or, doesn't matter. Fortunately, because of that technical difficulty that we had here, my entry was a little bit late. So I was expecting to get in a little bit sooner than when I got in, but it is what it is. So so it stopped me out here. I'm gonna stay out of the market here. All right, so I'm out of my position. So let's close it out here, guys. Thank you for being on this live. Sorry about the technical difficulty that we had today, but we'll be back here tomorrow. Same price, same time, 9:15. So everything should be working fine. All right. So wish you a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and talk to you soon. Peace.